and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from SoFi. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, D. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Set. Ready. 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 Set.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Flag has been keyed. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Hey, ram. Check it out.
Now, Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Chargers.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Lion.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Hey, easy.
Come to 10. Come to 10.
Herbert to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Tight end motioning left. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Kappa.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Herbert.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it. Nix. Throw it here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Play action now. It's Nix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Johnston. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
I got 15. I got 15.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we gotta put the ball back, fellas. Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Throwing, Herbert, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
My jersey.
Here's J.K. Scott now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw is Nix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2nd down. Nix flushed to his right. And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one complete to Sherfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
A first down throw for Nix. That is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Wide motion. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. 80. Route.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On the ground, here's Dobbins. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will go all the way. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Yeah! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers...
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
1st and 10.
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Set. 380.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. This one complete, right side. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
46-yard line.
Cap it. Ram. Let's go.
Throwing again, Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
33-yard line.
Balin Tiger. Built us up. 5-9, 5-9.
Herbert to the air again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Go.
Now Herbert again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Lion. Hey, Kappa.
Herbert to the air again. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Run! Set. 380. Run! I got him! Ready?
On first and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Ooh! And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ray. Orange. Set.
On first down, Herbert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, late team for this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
We got twins. 380. Let's go.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Set. 380. 12.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and long.
Set. Delta. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll work this out to the 23. Khalil Mack, multiple time All-Pro there on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 380. You're out. Set.
Now Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
380. You're out. Set. 380. You're out. Hey, Ray.
Watch him right there.
Hey, go lion.
Herbert now on first down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Kappa. 59. Set.
Again, left side for Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Lion.
To throw, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Herbert. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Set. 380. Crowd right. Baylor Tiger.
To throw is Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
He's got it at the 3.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 59.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Set. Black. Set.
This caught, and he's in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown LA. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
13. Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing. Nix. Will get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Nix. Got a man. That's Sherfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Trent Sherfield. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17. Chargers 13. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Lion, lion, lion. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there, and the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, lady, you're out. Hey, go lion, 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 lion. Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger. Hey, tighten up. What is it?
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Barron. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down markers, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back Allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Broncos.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Second and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Back to throw is Nix. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
380. You're out. 380. You're out. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Johnny Barron. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On second down, it's Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but Biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Working his way out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Watch the ship. 380. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
5-9.
Here's Herbert. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They proved much the best in this one. To get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.